Badagry is one of the most important towns in Africa. Yet, very few Nigerians actually knows the full story. In 1842, under these very spots, the Agia Tree witnessed the first Christian sermon and Christmas celebration in Nigeria. No cathedral, no mega churches, just a tree. This tree did not just give shade, it changed the entire spiritual direction of a nation. I came here thinking it was just another tourist spot, but what I found honestly shocked me. This mosque is not just a place of worship, it's the backbone of community life in Badagry. This hall has held debates, decisions, and community moments that shaped the town for decades. Everyone I met kept saying the same thing: Badagry is small but mighty. There is something different about this place. The air, the sound of the waves, the history behind it.
This is where the Christianity started first in the whole Nigeria, and the first Christmas was celebrated where you are today.
Here in Badagry.
In Badagry, by December 25th, 1842, under the tree by then. Because this place where you are looking is the middle of Badagry. When the chiefs want to talk to the city people or the highways, they used to call them here. And by then, this place was the whole of this place is market side. Before they built the town hall.
Okay, so in the next few months, like a month from now,
Yes.
people will be coming here December 25 to celebrate Christmas. Okay, and that's great.
So by December now, last year everybody was here. We celebrated the Christmas. We blocked the main road. By then, it's very good. This year I want to be more than that. More than last year.
Because I realized the chairs can't occupy the whole.
Chair is 200. The chair that is here is 210.
210 seats.
We use inside and we rent chair more. We use outside.
Okay.
So all season, the council used to come here and come and worship God and give praise to God. Every season that the way you celebrate your birthday, that's the way they celebrated this place every year.
So this is now an historical fact, so like it can never be eradicated.
This can never, it can't be perished. In the whole Nigeria, it can't be perished. Because this is where they move from down to other places, Calabar, and the first teacher training college is in Badagry here. The first primary school is in Badagry here. The first agric school is in Badagry here.
Built in 1845, the First Storey Building in Nigeria became the cradle of education and missionary activities. When I touched the first Yoruba Bible, I got chilled. Every school in Nigeria owes something to this building.
First Storey Building, built in Nigeria. Welcome to Badagry, and I'm your curator here, Margaret Amedo is my name. This is the First Storey Building, the very first you'll be hearing about in Nigeria, built the year 1845 by the man called Reverend C.A. Goma. Reverend C.A. Goma was the one who stood in construction of this building. He was the one who stood in construction of this building. And like you can see, the building was built with burnt brick stone shipped in from England, all from the floor, round the walls to the two coach of this building. Especially, you see, you heard about the missionaries that came into Nigeria to build bring in Christianity. They were the one who arrived this compound, got this compound for themselves, and decided to build this. Before they built this, they located a space called the Agia space. That was where a large tree was sitting in the center of the market here in Badagry. The tree stood for over 300 years and it's no more. But before it fell, that was where Christianity was first proclaimed, under the tree called the Agia Tree, September 1842. Also, the first Christmas celebration was also celebrated under that same tree called the Agia Tree. Now, today is no more. It fell 20th June 1950. And after it fell, the missionaries and the people in Badagry decided to build a monument on that same space. And building that monument on that same space, till date, the monument is still there. Recently changed to like a mini stadium, and also a tall space today where people come from far and wide just to keep this event they are seeing burning. Now, these people came back to this compound to build this house. They decided to ship in the materials in this building. They're all shipped in from England down to this place through the Berefu Island called the Point of No Return, and they decided to get here and started the construction of this building the same year, 1842, and they started and completed it the year 1845. The same year, 1842, the first well, Miracle Well, was dug also by the missionaries that came bringing Christianity into Nigeria. So here we have the well. The well also dug by the missionaries the year 1842, and since it was being dug that year 1842, it's still standing full. As you can see, the well is not deep, but the water in it is much. Since the year 1842 was dug by the missionaries when they arrived here, they dug this well because of their own use. They needed it to for drinking, to wash, and we know what water is meant for. And here we have the water. We can see how clean the water is, despite the fact that the well is close to the lagoon. It's supposed to have iron dancing on it, not it having salty taste or fishy smell, but this has nothing like that. It's just as pure as the table water we are drinking today. It's a drinking water. It serves the people all around it, yes, as a drinking water. You can see how cool, very cool the water is. Also, miracle water.
The miracle.
That is why it's being called the miracle water. Has never gone dry since the day here they dug the well. It's just standing full in this environment. Other wells goes dry. During the dry season, every one of them come here to take the water for their use. Also, people from far and wide come here to take this water for prayers in connection with their faith. That makes lots of people hearing their story, their testimonies, also come down searching for this water for their own use. As you can see, when we go upstairs, we'll see the iron corrugated sheet, the long length, also the materials they shipped in from England, the iron corrugated sheet, the nails, the hinges, they're all shipped in from England since the year 1842, and we still have them standing on the roof till date.
Okay, it seems, what's the difference between this corrugated sheet and this? Then what's the quality? What year was this brought here, and what year was this brought here?
As you can see, this material was brought in since the year 1842 from England by the missionaries. They shipped them all the materials down to this compound, and it was being brought in that year 1842 and used that same year to build the building, and the building was completed the year 1845, and since then it has been standing here. This is the one, part of the one used back then. You can see how different it is. This is thicker than this. This you're asking is the Nigerian iron corrugated sheet. This is the iron corrugated sheet used back then. The recent one used now is not like this. It's something that you can easily use your hand to take.
Lighter.
It's very light. You should know the difference. But this is more thicker. We have a piece here so you can see and feel it for yourself. Here is the piece. So here we have the piece. You can feel the sound, you hear the sound, and you feel it, how heavy this little piece. If this little piece could be as heavy and thick as this, imagine how the long length will be.
Is it number though?
Yes, that's 1842, the year. So here we have the nails called the cap nail. Sorry.
Right?
The cap nail, yes. Yes. It's of two ways. They use it in two ways. The single way to join one or two woods together, but the cap way to prevent leakage. We all know what the cap nail is used for. The Nigerian cap nail is a stabled one. It's not a moving one this way, but this is a moving one, which they use it in two ways. And the cap way is what they use in preventing this. This is what can punch this. Can penetrate to it. But the other one,
The Nigerian one cannot punch.
you should know it will get burnt. Then here we have the hinges used for the doors. By the time we go upstairs, we still have them standing in the building.
But I have a question.
Okay.
This kind of hinges, are they still in existence today?
Today, in Nigeria,
Like if you want to buy
this particular one was shipped in from England.
that means we
they
don't
should.
have this quality.
This,
presently.
yes. And here we have the burnt brick stones. These are the burnt brick stones. Also, burnt brick stones shipped in from England, also used from the floor, round the wall to the two coach of the building, including the 6 pillars holding the building firm. Round about the building has no pillar. Round about the building has no pillar except the 6 pillars that hold wood used from the floor around the wall. You can see it still standing. Even on the doors, the hinges are still hanging on the doors, still standing strong and still shining. You can see no termite working on it or not it being treated in any way. Then here we have the people that brought in the mission work. But before then, the material, we said 183 years. All the materials in this building standing today, the year 1842. If you look at it, it's still standing strong. If you look at it, with the calculation to minus 1842 from 2025, you see it's giving you 183 years. The material, the Christian proclamation, the Christmas celebration, the well, the construction of the building, all under the year 1842. And the year 1845, the building itself standing today, if you minus 2025, you see it's giving you 180 years today standing, and it's still standing strong. We can still see us marching on it, working on it majestically. Then here are the people that brought in Christianity. This is the space of the first bank, built in Badagry, the year 1856 by the missionaries. We still have some old currencies in here. Here we have the currency here. We have some coins in here, and we have some cowries in here used back then. This is what they spent back then. And also we have the manila, sorry. This was the manila used in exchange of 40 hefty slaves. Then
40
hefty slaves.
When you come to Badagry, you are not visiting tourist sites. You are walking through the roots of Nigeria. A tree, a building, a mosque, a market. Together they tell a story of faith, survival, culture, and resilience. Badagry isn't just a town. It's a reminder of who we are and how far we have come. Badagry coconut economy once supplied Lagos and even parts of West Africa. Its power trade fed families and still drive local business today.